Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. It's a beautiful Sunday. We look forward to seeing you in the services all day. I'll be preaching out of the book of Acts, and if you can't make it to the services today, because there are so many thousands and thousands of you from Norway and Abu Dhabi and Dubai that are watching these things, tune us in on live stream. We'd love to have you come and just be a part of the service by live stream. Right now, let's go back to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 today. There's a few things in life that are just inevitable. They're going to happen. One of them is death. The Bible says it's been appointed unto a man once to die. But what is death? We know that Jesus has taken away the fear of death. We're not afraid of it anymore. We know that Jesus said that after death there's a mansion that's prepared for us, and He'll come and receive us unto Himself and take us to heaven for our mansion. So we know that there's life after death. But what is death? Well, death literally means in the Greek a separation. It doesn't mean the end. It doesn't mean annihilation. It doesn't mean to cease to exist. It simply means a separation. The Bible says it this way: as the body without the spirit is dead. As the spirit leaves our body, this body goes through a separation. And the physical part of the body that Paul calls a tent is left behind. Now, all that to bring you to this beautiful description of death in Deuteronomy 32. Beginning with verse 48. On that day, the same day the Lord told Moses, go up to Abiram, the Abiram range, to Mount Nebo in Moab, across from Jericho, and view Canaan, the land I am giving the Israelites as their own possession. There on the mountain that you have climbed you will die, and you will be gathered to your people, just as your brother Aaron died on Mount Hor and was gathered to his people. Gathered to his people. What a beautiful description of death. When you and I die, we're not only going to go to our mansion in heaven, we are gathered to our people. When we go to heaven, I believe the first people we see are not going to be strangers. The first people we are going to see are our family. We're gathered to our people. I don't know if there's a heavenly family reunion every time somebody dies. I don't know how to put it in words, but we are gathered to our people. We are not gathered to strangers. We are gathered to our family. One day, if Jesus tarries and I lay this body down, I will be gathered to my people. I'll see my dad again. I'll see my grandpa and my grandma again. I'll see my great aunt, my great grandpa, and I'll see my grandpa Butler, my grandma Butler, my little 4'11" grandma Butler that ran foot races with me. And I'll see them all again. We're not gathered to strangers. We're gathered to family. Now, I want to say that to you because, yes, Jesus has taken away the fear of death, but also ignorance causes fear. There comes a day that each of us lays down what Paul calls this body a tent. We lay down this tent, this temporary dwelling place. But we don't cease to exist because we are not a body. We are a spirit being that has a soul and has a physical body. And one day we will lay this body down and we'll be gathered to our people. Now, if you're listening to me today and you have a loved one that has just gone to be with the Lord, or if you're listening to me today and you know that you're 85 years old or 88 years old or 95 years old and you know the time is just about to go, you don't need to be afraid. When you close your eyes, the first person you're going to see is Jesus. He said, I will come and receive you unto myself. He doesn't send an angel to come and get you. Jesus teaches us that He comes to get us, and He takes us to heaven. And He takes us to our people. And notice we're gathered. We're gathered up to our people. Almost like a harvest. We're gathered up